Hey guys, this is Jen with northcoastgardening.com, and today I want to talk with you about a few tips for staying warm in the winter even though you're gardening. Now, gardening obviously keeps going all year round. The weeds are still growing in my climate. You know, we're going to be pruning our apple trees soon, cutting down our ornamental grasses, just doing all kinds of pruning, cleanup, raking tasks this time of year. But it's starting to get cold. We're going out there in the mornings, the grass is frosty, the weeds are starting to get to the point where they're a little hard to pull because they're like, stuck in the frost. But the gardening must go on, man. And so what I do in order to keep my hands and my feet warm, I use this product called Toasti-Toes. Now what this is, it's just a little plastic packet. It contains 2 of these little self-activating foot warmers. Now I've got no clue how they work. I think they've got like charcoal or I don't know what in them. Basically, what happens once you rip open this package, you expose these things to the air, and once they're exposed to the air, they start very slowly warming up. And they never get hot, they're not dangerous, you're not going to burn yourself with them. But what you can do is if you stick them in a little enclosed space, such as inside your shoe, I put them right on the bottom of the front of my shoes. If you stick them right down there near your toes, they will warm up your shoes so nicely. And if you've gotten frostbitten toes ever because you really wanted to get out and garden, but the weather was not all it could have been, these things are lifesavers. They're like, I don't know, 50 cents, $1, something like that. It doesn't really matter though. I mean, if you want to go out and garden, these things are just really a lifesaver. They're by a company called Heat Max. So this is what I use. You can also, in addition to sticking them in your shoes, you can also put them right on top of your hand inside your glove. So if you've got your glove on, that's enough enclosure to where it creates that same warmth in your hands as it does in your toes. So that's my first tip. My other tip is that there are herbs, spices, ingredients that are really good for increasing blood flow. Ginger, cinnamon, hot peppers of any kind. Gosh, what else? There's a number of wonderful things. Turmeric is a good one. That's used in a lot of curries. So what I'll do, now this may sound silly to some of you if you like your Wheaties, but I will eat a really good Indian vegetable curry for breakfast, and then I'll also have a cup of that spiced chai tea that's also Indian. So I'll have this wonderful, spicy ginger, cinnamon, cardamom tea with milk and honey with a coconut milk, pumpkin, some hot peppers, a little bit of ginger, some turmeric, and between my spicy breakfast, my spicy tea, I am, ready to roll. The spicy food for breakfast really helps get me out there in the garden. I can feel the heat radiating from my tummy on out, and then from my toes on up and my fingers on in. So, if you want to get out there and garden, check out these Toasti-Toes, have some chai, have some curry for breakfast. Sounds silly, it really works. This is Jen with northcoastgardening.com with some tips for battling the winter cold.